Hello, this is attempt number 3. I have shut everything down and I'm using my phone carrier to try and get tonight's message out because for some strange reason it just ain't working using the normal method. And it's ironic because tonight's subject is, do you feel disconnected from the world? And I have been disconnected for about the past 2 or 3 minutes, so just the way things work. Do you feel isolated, lonely, frustrated, unloved, empty, helpless? No one remembers you, you don't know who you are, you don't know where you are, you don't know where you fit in the world? If the answer is yes, and you've got, a drinking issue, this just makes it worse. It really, really does. Yeah, the universe may well have been telling me something to disconnect everything and start again. So it's really bizarre. That's 3 times it's happened now. No, that's 2. That's 3. I can count, honestly. But what I want to say is you don't have to feel disconnected. But again, you are the one that has to make the first move. And that's the tough thing. Taking that first step can be really, really difficult for some people. I was at a stage once where, this is a long time ago now, a very long time ago, I couldn't get out of the house. I was scared, angry, upset, frustrated, even though I was in a relationship at the time, I was in a job, nobody loved me, the world hated me, the job hated me, everybody wanted to get me. This is what was going through my head at the time. Everything that you can think of that you wouldn't want to go wrong was going wrong in my head. It was just like so frustrating, and everything was just closing in on me and closing on me. And I have to admit that I was drinking quite heavily to try and damp down the pain and the anguish and the loneliness and all that. And over a period of time, I realized that the booze just wasn't helping. Yeah. It just wasn't helping me. In fact, it was making things worse. So the one thing I was able to do was just to, knock that on the head and just try and figure out what was wrong. And when I sort of looked at everything, it's funny really, looking at it in the past, it's like you got all these different spikes going out. You've got job, friends, your significant other, hobbies, this, that, and the other. And in the middle is you. So when you think all of these different things are going wrong at the same time, you have to be honest with yourself. It's more than likely, it's not all of these things that are going wrong all the time. It's the thing in the middle, i.e. you or me, that's going wrong. And what we need to do is we need to not fix it because you're not broken. Okay, that's the important thing. Regardless of all those feelings I've just mentioned, you are not broken. You just may be misguided and a little bit lost, and needing some direction, which is generally the case. And what you have to do is just decide, okay, look, enough is enough. I've been in I'm going to swear now, sorry, but I'm in a bit of a shit position right now. I'm in a shit state and I need to move forward. And then what you have to do is just look at all those different emotions that you're feeling and go, okay, why am I feeling lost? And then just look at it, go, why am I feeling lost? I know where I am. I'm in Folkestone, okay? Yeah, I know. I'm in Folkestone, okay, and I've got a job and I've got a friend. So why am I lost? What is it that's bugging me? Why do I feel lost? Maybe you had a friend who you'd had an argument with and, you've not talked to each other for a while. Maybe you've not been pulling your weight at work and people have sort of isolated themselves from you, okay? You need to sort of sit down with a pen and paper and go, okay, I'm feeling lost. Why? And then just jot down some ideas about why you might be feeling that way. And then once you've done that, take the next one and the next one and the next one. Why am I frustrated? Well, I'm frustrated because I can't do this. Okay, why can't you do this? Well, because I wake up in the morning, I've got a hangover. Good one. Okay, why am I not able to do this? Why am I not able to do that? Why are these people not talking to me? Why have I suddenly disassociated myself from the world? Yeah, maybe I have put on too much weight. Maybe I have sort of isolated myself in my little cave and become a hermit. Yeah, maybe I haven't made the effort to start taking care of myself, or I haven't made the effort to go out and socialize and meet people, or I haven't made the effort to do better at work. Whatever it is, make lists, get bits of paper and just write stuff down, and then just, look at it, be honest with yourself, okay? Booze is a problem, I need to sort it out, okay? But apart from that, what else is going on? And look at the whole picture, because we are not just one thing, we're not just one problem. It's not just booze or weight or drugs or faulty relationships or whatever. They're all, meshed in together, yeah? But what you have to do is like pick apart that mesh. Like when you get some shoelaces, yeah? You get some shoelaces and they're all kind of knotted up, and you have to sit there really carefully and sort of pull apart this and pull that apart and sort of stretch that a little bit and shove that a little bit in there and pull it. And eventually, with a lot of frustration and swearing and, broken fingernails, you manage to get these shoelaces apart, okay? And you've untied the knot. That's what you need to do in here. You need to untie the knot in your head, yeah, for each of those different feelings that you've got. And when you've done that, you'll start to feel a whole lot better. Now, your problems are still going to be there. They haven't disappeared because you've untied the knot, but you will see things clearer. You can say to yourself, right, okay, I've got a mountain of debt. Now, I had a mountain of debt, a serious amount. I had £50,000 worth of debt, okay? And I know I could have gone bankrupt and all that kind of stuff, yeah, and some people say I was an idiot, but I paid every single penny back. It took me nearly 7 years and it caused me a lot of strife, yeah, but I paid it all back because I recognized I had a problem. I went and talked to the people that could help me, and I figured out a solution with their help, and I went, that's the way forward. And little by little, over the 6.5 years, I paid it all back. That was one problem. I had a problem in my relationship. I had to sort of figure out what was going on, and I just realized that things weren't working. It was time for me. I had to make a decision. It was a very, very tough decision. But in the end, I decided that the only way forward for me was to move out and live on my own and go through divorce, all that kind of thing. And that was another problem. I weighed nearly 20 stone, yeah, about 7, 8 years ago. And again, I, woke up one morning to go to work and tried to, I can't remember now. I had to go up the stairs, I think it was. And I was out of breath after going up like 4 steps. And I said to myself, this is wrong. I'm not 21 anymore, but even so, I should still be able to get up some steps, yeah? And so that was another problem. I thought, okay, I need to sort that out. So again, I talked to people, read stuff, tried to figure out what I need to do, and I sorted it, yeah? We have to face up to issues. Now, you can't deal with everything. You can look at a big picture. You can make a big picture of all the challenges that you've got, but you can't hit them all in one go. You have to say, okay, what's my biggest one? Okay, is it the debt? Is it my relationships? Is it my health? Is it work? Is it this? Is it that? Or is it the other? Yeah. And then you have to just pick one and start work on it. And once you started work on one and got a little bit down the road, you can then pick another one and work on that, and so on and so on and so on. What you need to realize is that this isn't an overnight fix. Excuse me. It is no magic bullet. It will take time. So if you're thinking you can go snap your fingers like in Aladdin and the genie goes, I'm at your command, what's your 3 wishes, it don't work like that, yeah? I'm sorry, and hiding yourself in a pint of booze doesn't change that. When you wake up and you get, you've had the hangover, the problem is still there. You have to fix it, okay? What you need to do is, like I said, is just face it head on, talk to people, and pick one thing and work on it, a little bit at a time, and it will get sorted. Like I just said a minute ago, it took me nearly 7 years to pay off my debt, but I paid it off. And yeah, okay, I could have done it a different way, but at the time, that was the best way forward for me. Everybody has their own best way forward. So what worked for me might not work for you, might not work for Sue or Jake or Fred or whoever, yeah? But the initial thing is you have to look at all these things that are causing you issues, yeah? And separate them into individual situations and then deal with them, yeah? We talk about addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, food, sugar, shopping, sex, whatever it is, yeah, as if they are the only thing. They're not. There's something inside that's pushing you to do that thing, yeah, that's pushing you towards alcohol or pushing you towards drugs or making you overeat or binge eat or undereat, whatever it is. So you have to peel it away, yeah. This is mixing metaphors now. I'm mixing my metaphors. You have to peel away the layers of the onion until you come to the nut, the kernel in the centre, which is responsible for that particular issue. And once you've peeled it all away and you found it, you can then deal with it. And then put it to one side. Okay, that's one thing dealt with. That's one thing off my list. Let's move and deal with the next thing. Yeah. The one thing you can't do is try and hide from it. And again, I'm guilty of this. I was guilty of this. I talked about my debt. Well, for the longest time, I'd get all, you get the envelopes with the red letters on the outside, final one, all this. I have to admit, I collected them all and I hid them. And I knew I guess subconsciously, consciously I hadn't figured it out, okay? I hadn't figured it out consciously, but subconsciously I had figured it out that this was going to come to a head at some stage and it was going to have to be dealt with. And it did come to a head and I had to deal with it, yeah? So there's no point in trying to sweep stuff under the carpet, try and, avoid the issue. You're just going to face it up and get on with it and deal with it. So if you're feeling unloved, yeah, the world doesn't love me, everybody hates me, work it out. Why? Yeah, probably the reason why you're feeling unloved is you don't give love out, yeah? There's very few people in the world that go around loving people that don't love them back. I mean, Mother Teresa and the Pope and a few others, yeah? There's a very, very small number of people. So if you want to be loved, you've got to be, A, you've got to be lovable, and B, you've got to go out and give love, yeah? Be the person that you want to be giving you the love back. That sounded a bit complicated, didn't it? But, be the mirror image, yeah? If you want a nice person to love you, you've got to be a nice person to love somebody back. If you feeling, empty, why are you feeling empty? This is a beautiful, amazing, magical, unique world in the entire universe. It's highly likely that we are alone in the universe as sentient, intelligent beings, yeah? This planet that we live on is unique by all accounts in the entire universe, yeah, pretty much. So to say that you are, empty and helpless, you've been a bit down on the planet, yeah? We are 7.5 billion strong, okay? Get help, ask for help, go find somebody, talk to people, write about it, do something about it, yeah? The world is there to help you to move forward and learn and grow and love and to fill yourself up, okay? The alcohol that you're consuming is just covering up all of these issues. You have to get rid of the booze, yeah? And then dig deep to find out what's causing you to have the addiction and then just work your way forward. And that is it. I've lost track of time, so I turned everything off. Okay, so I think that's all I've got to cover for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please let me know. Please share this video with anybody you think that might benefit from it. If it's a bit too much of a sensitive subject for them, maybe just ping them a link via a messenger so they can watch it sort of secretly at their leisure. Or just get them to message me or PM me, whatever it is. I'm on LinkedIn and Twitter and other places as well. So I will see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Have a lovely evening. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye now.